Welcome to the royal family. Sussexes are finally punished as Queen issues a legal statement rubbing Sussexes in mud. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry need to focal point on carrying out valued work as an alternative than investing time in combat criminal cases. A royal commentator has suggested a dramatic improvement in the crisis in Ukraine. This week, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, has sued the writer of the Daily Mail over an article. Angela Levin, creator of Harry Conversations with the Prince, stated after the information broke, "I surprise. If there is a great deal greater pride from hostilities prison cases than doing valued exact work. With these we'll go through after milliseconds." Levin's preliminary remark, which comes at a time of international tensions due to the fact of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The commentator shared assertion launched via the Sussexes in face of the conflict, labeling it breathtakingly arrogant. The couple's message read, "Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and all of us stand with the human beings of Ukraine towards this breach of international and humanitarian law, and inspired the world community and its leaders to do the same." The public rapidly joined the royal writer in her assessment Twitter consumer and asked, "What does 'I stand with me' in any way? Empty words." While Harry and Meghan's phrases have been acquired with criticism, the pair had been the first participants of the royal household to communicate out on the unfolding war. However, it is exactly due to the fact that pair stepped returned from the monarchy in 2020 that they are capable to communicate about such things publicly in accordance to the royal family's authentic website. The Queen have to typically continue to be strictly impartial with appreciate to political matters. That means of announcement of the 12 months historic monarch on the row in Eastern Europe is unlikely. Meghan Markle versus Related Newspapers Limited returned in 2019. Markle quickly disassociated newspapers over 5 articles posted in 2019 that reproduced components of a handwritten letter she had dispatched to her father Thomas Markle in 2018 and 2021. A High Court judges used the ruling in favor of Markle, saying the Mail on Sunday and Mail Online had violated the Duchess of Sussex's privacy through publishing excerpts of the non-public letter. The Decide said Markle had a practical expectation that the contents of the letter would continue to be private. Related Newspapers appealed the excessive court's decision, arguing that Markle had written the letter with the knowledge that it may want to be leaked and pushed for the case to go to trial. Then again, the attraction used to be dismissed with a judge's ruling that the Duchess of Sussex had a sensible expectation of privateness in regards to the contents of the letter. In a declaration made to the press after the ruling, Markle described the court's choice as precedent-setting. However, she added, "What things most is that we are now mutually courageous, ample to reshape the tabloid industry that stipulations humans to be cruel, and earnings from allies and date that they create." The Duchess of Sussex used to be awarded a nominal sum of £1. However, the writer additionally agreed to pay a personal sum in damages for copyright infringements, and a sizable section of Meghan's felony costs, stated The Guardian. Prince Harry versus Information Group Newspapers and reached the Equal Week in 2019 that Markle started felony motion in opposition to Related Newspapers. The Duke of Sussex launched a felony motion towards the proprietors of The Sun, the defunct Information of the World, and the Daily Mirror. The Duke of Sussex's declare associates that two alleged cell phone had relationship returned to between 11,996 and 122,010, with Prince Harry claiming damages of greater than £200,000 in accordance to The Guardian court docket. Papers said the unlawful option of Prince Harry's voicemail messages through journalists affected his relationships with pals and family, and impacted his relationship with Chelsea Davy, which ended in 2010 and 2021. Journalists at Newsweek received a court docket submitting by way of legal professionals for Information Crew Newspapers, the Rupert Murdoch-owned writer of The Sun, and formerly Information of the World, which claimed that Prince Harry used to be too late to sue over alleged telephone hacking. These stories have been first posted over 6 years prior to the trouble of these proceedings, and this claim is consequently statute barred on a Tuesday night. That Prince Harry is entitled to any remedy in relation to it, the record read. A spokesperson for Information Team Newspapers refused to comment on what he described as historic allegations, many of which have been firmly rejected in court cases over a range of years. Reached the proprietor of the Daily Mirror has no longer commented on the allegations. The Guardian expects this felony dispute to come to court docket this year, describing it as any other case that would choose one half of the Sussex is towards effective gamers in the tabloid press.